I'm not interested in quarrels with anybody. We're trying to find a way forward on a very, very complex and very difficult issue. We respect the United Kingdom's decision to leave the European Union, but that creates potentially very difficult problems to solve on the island of Ireland. We know that. It took us 2 years to put a withdrawal agreement together, and we have a British Prime Minister now who's looking to change that withdrawal agreement and replace the backstop, which provided guarantees and reassurance on the island of Ireland on the border question, with something else. That there are problems with that proposal, particularly in the area of customs and in how we find a way to ensure that a Northern Ireland executive has a consultative role in any future arrangements. But if we can make progress on those two issues, then I think we can have more optimism about the prospects of a deal. But as I've said, I think a number of times, the proposal from the British Prime Minister as it stands today won't be the basis of an agreement. But if it's a stepping stone to a landing zone, then I think it should be seen in a positive light. And what we're trying to do is get an outcome and a deal on Brexit that delivers on the priorities that the Irish government has had for 3 years now, which is to protect the Good Friday Agreement, to ensure that we have no physical border infrastructure on this island that will frustrate trade in terms of an all-island economy, to ensure that Ireland protects its place in the EU single market in the future, and to make sure that British-Irish relations in the future, and of course relationships north and south, are protected too. I think it is possible to get a deal this month. I believe that the British Prime Minister wants to get a deal this month. We will certainly work to that time frame if the British position evolves, and we want to be helpful on that. And I don't think we should give up on that. If it's not possible, Ireland has always said that we would prefer an extension to a no deal. So this is not mission impossible. There is a deal to be done here. Let's not forget that we have a withdrawal agreement that we know works. We're trying to change that to accommodate a new approach from a British Prime Minister. I believe it is possible to change that, but we have to make sure that while we change the approach, the outcome has to be the same.